say today. Hello, it is good to see you. Oh shoot, I gotta say that I'm live to some people. Give me one moment, just one quick little second, and I will be good. And that good is right now, because I'm good. How are you? I'm good. It's been a while since I've done a art. Ooh, that might be a little too bright, but there's no real adjusting this light, and it's better than casting my large-headed shadow over this art project. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. It's been so long since I've done art. And we're here, and we're going to be having some fun. We are going to be, hopefully, not finishing this thing. I always do the most hubris thing, as to say, oh, I could do this art project in but a few days. And I'm here months later, still touching this thing up. It's not even done. I did one leaf. Are you kidding me? Leave me out of this. I don't want to deal with this much work. I leafed myself with so much work. Happy holidays. I'll say this once. I'm accepting of everyone's holiday, but I'm pumped for Kris Kringle Moss. Yeah. My buddy. But I won't go into like. I'm chill if you're celebrating Hanukkah, but I just love December. December's cool. So many great holidays, great weather, in my opinion. As a New Yorker, we're gonna get some hella snow. I'm pumped, dude. I'm just very happy this time of year, which I think is very abnormal to most. A lot of people get seasonal depression during this time, or like they get a little down in the dumps. I'm freaking Ripabots. I'm pumped. The capital P. You best be popping it, pal. I feel like I came into this stream with a little bit too much energy, man. A little bit too much energy. This flower takes freaking forever. Because I'm not working on it right now. I wasn't scraping at it. So what if you can't see the underlining idea of this all, please let me fill you out like I'm supposed to unfill out this plant. Sort of worked. I was kind of going for something like, oh, let me fill you in like how I will. I guess it would work better if I was like doing a cake or whatever. Oh, I totally remembered. This is completely off topic. I'm just gonna be jumping from topic to topic. Bracket, man. Who cares? We're gonna be having fun today. And fun with a capital F means fuck anyone who says otherwise. It's pretty good. Anyways, I was thinking, so December not only comes with a little winter chill, but it comes with me having more streams to do. Hopefully I'll be more active in streaming because, you know, breaks from school and just like usually not as much like outdoorsy stuff is getting in my way. So hopefully more streams, longer streams, more entertaining streams will come. I've been throwing around the idea since my streaming friend Fawn did it a while ago. I wish friend Fawn had a funny continuation to the alliteration, but that was not to do. I'm too hyper energy right now. I haven't had any caffeine all day. This is just me, baby. I'm off the meds. I'm off the pills. I'm too hyper right now. I'm like at a 10 right now. I gotta bring it down to like a 7.5. All right, I gotta save my energy for the rest of the stream, or else I'm going to crash. Anyways, let's stop interrupting me, please. Can we stop interrupting me? I would appreciate that very kindly for you to stop interrupting me. So I was thinking about doing a longer stream, like a quite a few hour long stream. I think the longest stream I've ever done, like 3 hours, and I'm looking to like bump that up to like a 10-hour stream. Not today, definitely not today. I have to have some stuff set up first. I have to get a like to be like coming back soon screen set up. I just need to like paint something or something. It needs to be like cool. You know what I mean? It needs to be cool. Cats. Oh my cool cats out there. Was that Mystery Incorporated? I don't know. I'm jumping too much. Let's go back to the stream. So I was thinking I could have a bunch of stuff to do during that stream. I have a few ideas for like the in-between thing of me like doing a bit or like doing a challenge like recorded, not even streamed, and then using that as like the to be like coming back either from like bathroom breaks or setting something else up, just like a way to be entertaining while also being away. I think would be fun. But I was thinking one of the things I could do was bake on stream, and I for the longest time I like baking. For the longest time I have liked baking, but I've wanted to bake on stream. The problem is I can't because I have my computer, my streaming setup, everything that I do on stream in the basement of the shelter that I live in. Not a shelter, but like in the basement of the place that I live, right? And so I'm like, how am I gonna bake? And I don't have any. I know this might be a shock to some of you with some weird ass interior design, but there's no like baking equipment in a basement usually. So you might be like, how are you going to bake? And I was thinking that too. How could I bake? I was like, oh no, it's lost to me. Unless far in the future I stream somewhere else, that fact of baking would be forever lost to me. And then, like a ray of sunshine, like a beam from the sky, an idea struck me. Not too hard. It was more like a love tap. It was more like a idea love tap. Why don't I mix, mash, merge, and muddle the ingredients for baking down here, run upstairs, chuck them in the oven, put a timer on, and then go do something else, and then ring a ding ding, timer goes off, run up, take them down, enjoy a lovely baked good. Sure, we won't enjoy watching an oven for like 2 hours, bake cookies or whatever. But I thought that would be a really cool way to bake on stream, perhaps, mayhaps, could be. I feel like doing art makes my rambling worse. Because I ramble in games, but at least I have like something to keep my attention in one place. This is just literally my mind expanding to fill the apparatus at which I am inside of. You know, I brace myself against myself to do some of the chunk taken out, but you got to make sure none of you, like your nails are like poking up against each other when you're doing the pressure thing, or else you're gonna cut yourself. Happened to me a few times. It sucks. Better than being cut by one of these. These things are kind of sharp sometimes. It's weird. This one, not too sharp, a little sharp. But this thing is a damn. I don't even know, bro. It's like a monomolecular edge. It cut through atoms. I don't know how it got that sharp. I don't have like a knife sharpener. I don't know where these things got that sharp. They're just straight from the box, dude. It was probably could have cut its way out if it felt like it. Come on, man. Come on, man. Yes. There we go. It's a little much like elbow grease. How about you make that a comprehensible sentence, Art? I would love to, Art. Please. I harshly appreciate any kindly worded criticism, but don't interrupt my stream again. Anyways, this thing takes a lot of chunking along, man. I always forget until I'm back in the business, back in the trenches, that doing wood carving art, especially with chisels, is a lot of, and I have a mallet and it works technically, but whoa. Hey Fawn, what's up, man? How was the stream? I thought you were gonna go for a little longer. I'm so confused on where to go. Oh, Fawn, you've interrupted my mojo, dude. I was on like a 50 streak, and you interrupted my brain thought patterns. I go like scramble brained. My back. Oh, is it the chair? Maybe. I don't really know about back pain. I'm kind of youthful, so I'm a little young. I don't really experience back pain personally, but I don't know. When I'm doing art streams, my mind goes into a fugue state of rambling. You caught me at a lull in the fugue. But we're going back. Do you remember? Did you catch a stream when I was chunking along at this thing? Damn. I just need a good spine, a new spine. You got this. Get back to in the zone. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I was in like a flow state. I was not making any sense. I'll assure you. My mind simply was unraveling at the seams when I was streaming. No, it's not there anymore. See, I would have had a whole rhyme scheme from that. This little thingy has stand the test of my procrastination. I probably started this like not even a few months ago, I would say, like quite a bit ago, and it has just been there on my shelf, being like, oh, I'll get back to it. I'll get back to it eventually. It'll show up, and then I just haven't. I've just been playing video games, and that's been scary, man. It's just been sitting there sad, wandering alone. No, Art, please touch me up again. And eventually I heard its cries over the headphones, and I was like, fine. I'll do something. But it's kind of scary. You know, I've had it sitting here. Eventually is the word. I know. I get muddled up. What was I gonna say? Oh. I'm scared. All right. Can I tell you why I'm scared? I'm gonna tell you why I'm scared. I'm scared to do this because I have a vision in my mind space, in my chasmless expanse, that it's gonna be like deep in, and it's gonna be like slanted this way because the way I drew it is in perspective of like it being closer on this side. I have like crap on my hands. It's like from my chair. This chair is elderly. Anyways, so it's gonna be like on, or the pedals itself are gonna be like on the side, where it's gonna be like raised up and then like lowered down here, so it's like flatter. So this is gonna be deeper. But it's so, I haven't wood carved in so long. I don't know if I could do it. I just have to like nut up and shut up, I guess. It's just, see, when I talk, there's no art being done. But when there's art being done, there is no talking. So we gotta hit a happy medium here. Gotta hit a happy medium. Speaking of mediums, I feel like it'd be cool to be, I don't know. I think it'd be kind of scummy, but I think it'd be really cool to like be a medium, because I don't know if they're real. Let's be honest with ourselves. In this world of ours, Could they be real? Could they really be talking to spirits? No, they're preying on people's like grief or whatever. But it would be so cool, right? It'd be like, nah, your grandparents are talking to me right now. They're talking to me. Oh, oh, they said they hate you? They'd only not hate you if you gave me more money? Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. You should maybe do that. I think that's a great donation. Maybe instead of, caring for your family after this horrible loss, you should go to someone who's gonna lie to you. Like me. I'm going too much into it. It's too much. It's too much of a fake. Do I get into an accent when I'm trying to run a bit? I think I do. When I'm streaming, when I'm like going through it. Damn, that was rough. I almost just cut myself there. That was not good. I think I get into more of a New York accent when I'm trying to throw up a performance. And I think that's really funny. Because I don't usually, day to day, I speak in a very monotone voice, speak in a very chill format, and I don't usually go for the glitz and glamour of a New York accent that much. Not my thing. This thing is, I think I'm less willing to like really dig into things because I'm scared I'm gonna like embarrass myself in front of you guys. Oh god. Oh, it's so embarrassing. Come on, man. Here we go. But I've been told I have a pretty neutral accent. I don't know if that's true or not. I could be wrong in that presumption. I think it comes out in a few words, and I think this isn't really a neutral case group. Like, this isn't a neutral studying habitat. This is kind of me already doing a voice-ish. I don't know. Do I do a voice? Do you do a voice, Fawn, when you stream? If you're here still? If anyone's there? If anyone's out there? I don't know if I do a voice. I think I might do a voice, and I think that's weird. I don't know. I'm too hyper today, I think is the problem. I think I'm going too much into the weeds of things. Maybe that's what we need. I don't know. It's real thoughts of the hour. I think when I'm doing art especially, because there isn't really a lot of like subject matter to pay attention to, I do have to be in a sort of a hoipy-joipy state of mind. I hope those were nonsense words. It's kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie with you, to say like a nonsense phrase, because you don't know. There's a lot of nonsense words that are just bad words, and you're like, I don't want to say a bad word, especially nonsense words when you don't know what the bad word means. Like, I'm always scared of like being, especially on stream, and just like making up some phrase and be like, and then the streaming like, that was a slur, I was like, holy shit, no, my life. I thought I was gonna be affable and fun, but now I'm not affable, I guess. I'm scared, man. That's a risk when you make up a nonsense word, I suppose, is like, what if someone made that word nonsense? I should have done nonsensical word, and then someone used that word for some nonsense. It's better. It's pretty good word rotation there, where I'm using them for similar words for different meanings to do a flow scheme. You know what I'm saying? Too much in the weeds of that one joke. I gotta relax, all right? Gotta be calm, collected. I wish I was doing like a game or something. It's so much easier. I think it's also that I'm showing a little bit of myself. Maybe that's it. That makes me more nervous for a art stream when there's people here. I think that might be it. It's like more of my mannerisms are being portrayed than simply my voice being jovial and bouncy. I think my hand movements are part and parcel as well, and it's spooking me out, man. Um, I do feel though that next time I do an art project, I will do one simpler because I don't want to like pick up a new one while this one is due because it'll never be done then, right? But I don't want to just leave this. This thing, I kind of just have to nut up and shut up and just. I think I've said that already. Damn it. I was hoping I would like have a new phrase. Whatever. I think I just need to like do one of the pedals and be like, okay, this wasn't that bad, but I don't know. I did this, and I think this came out okay. It's like I tried to have it almost 3D and how it's like you look at it and the deeper part of the leaf is like lower than the back of the leaf. You know what I'm trying to say? So I think that came out pretty well. This thing, I just need to make this like, I just need to make it better. Perfection is the enemy of. What was the phrase? I don't know, man. I'm gonna make up a new one. All right. Perfect is the enemy of being happy. Was that the normal phrase? God damn it, man. Just said the actual phrase. Hmm. On Christmas Island. How should I? Decision paralysis. It's hitting me like a ton of bricks upside the head, like a bat. Oh wait, I told you jogged my memory once more. I've jogged my memory. Please don't give yourself that much credit. Fawn. I feel like this is a weird factoid. I think this story's gonna come out of nowhere, but I was watching your stream for a little bit, as you probably know by me, chatting in the stream, whatever. And I felt it kind of fitting. I felt almost that the dog you happened to give me was rather apt to me because I got kicked out of preschool. Now, this is the only, for some context, I'm academically pretty good, all right? I've never even like, not even like book smart. I've just been like not in trouble during schooling, right? And so the only time I've ever been in like real academic issues is when I was in preschool. And in preschool, I got kicked out of my preschool because some snot-nosed brat whined to the teacher that I was biting him too much. Which, mind you, maybe I bit him a few times. I was like 5, all right? Maybe don't be that judgy of a 5-year-old biting another 5-year-old. That's just what they do. You know what I mean? And then this kid was a little baby, and I got kicked out. Isn't that messed up? You should be on my side. I feel like I was wronged. I was hurt. But I feel like that dog that would just bite everyone in your game, it really, like, it was up to my chest there. It felt, like, close to my heart that it was so similar to a real experience I've had. Now, I don't know if this kid tasted good or whatever. I don't know why I kept biting him. But it was just him, too. It wasn't like I had a biting problem. I wasn't biting anyone else. It was just him. And sometimes you gotta take a step back. Maybe the original issue that you see isn't really the issue. Maybe you gotta be like, why am I only biting this one kid? Maybe don't blame the hero that's trying to protect you, maybe. Blame the child that could be. Maybe I'm like one of those drug sniffing dogs where I was like, he's a criminal. And that's why, I don't know. Maybe that's why I was biting. It's too much. Too much. Should I go for the leaf? I'm scared. I'm scared and alone. Ah. This is spooky. This is spooky business because I'm going towards my hand. Spooky, spooky business. Don't do this. You have to be professional. Only professionals are allowed. What was the thing? This act was done by a professional. Please do not repeat at home. Is that it? I don't know. My memory's fading. I'm like an old person, like you, Fawn. My memory, it's fading. Shave it. I think it's time. I think it's time I touch up this leaf. This is rare air we're breathing in right now. We're actually doing like progress instead of just doing the safe stuff like cutting this away. Rare air is in the atmosphere tonight, folks. Rare air is in the atmosphere tonight. I wish I had a like show tunesy voice thing. I just don't. I think that would be a cool aesthetic to copy, but I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to. I gotta listen to more like Boston Red Sox, like 1920s Red Sox games to get the real like. Well, folks, it's off to the races with these guys. It just doesn't come naturally to me, I guess. Can't do it. I'm not good at voices in general. It's kind of. I used to be good at them. I've kind of lost the skill over time. Just due to lack of upkeep, I suppose? I don't really know. It just kind of went off with the wind, I suppose. I guess. I can't keep saying suppose or else I suppose I'll be not funny. I don't know how I've always words come to me, please. At my beck and call, a word will come and fit my issue. No. A thing that I'm worried about when I stream is volume. I'm spooked that my microphone is either too loud. Oh, I'm fucking this up. I'm fucking it up, dude. It's going away. I'm always spooked if my microphone is too quiet or too loud or how far away I am from it. I think I was too far. Especially, let me give you a little bit of context here for what this coming up explanation. It's not even a bit. It's just an explanation. So camera's right here, obviously. My hands are here. Chair's like over here with my body, as you expect. My microphone is up here, but it's kind of like if I face this way, I imagine my voice is being projected. I'm facing this way, by the way. This is such a non-translatable explanation, but I look down, like, all right, my voice, I'm pointing from my mouth down to the thing, but the microphone is this way, and so do you know what I'm like? They don't collide, or they sort of do, but you get like half of you get like my little cheek voice here, say here, instead of the whole thing. And so when I'm doing art stuff, I look back at the VOD or whatever, and when I'm not, I like look at the microphone when I'm not doing artsy stuff, but when I'm doing artsy stuff, it's muffled because I'm not looking into the microphone or like having the microphone right under me. Could I have them? Actually, we're doing a little bit of testing here. Can I have the microphone here? Is this in the way? It's a little in the way. It's a little bit in my direct. I don't want to cut myself. Let's try this out. Ooh, this is right in my way, but maybe it forces my hands to be a little forwards. Maybe that forces my hands to be a little forwards. So then my hands are then in sight, are in view, are in frame of the area. Shit. No, please go back to being good again. Oh, I'm scared. That's it. Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and... Can't do it. Can't do it on command. I need practice. Oh, I'm gonna be so spooked out for the caroling stream. It's still in the works. I need to build up the courage of actually recording something and then sending it over to, or like having it reviewed by a few of my pals who have done chorus in the past. Oh, my voice is getting really hoarse. Hoarse. Excuse me. For no reason. I need to record me singing one of the Christmas songs and have like an honest review done by some people that I know have done chorus. My mom's done chorus. It's a nice, like, she's an easy judge. Well, I think it'll be biased, obviously, because she's my mother, but I think that's an easy judge, and then maybe I'll send it over to you, Fawn, a recording of me singing one of the songs, and then I need people to be brutally honest. Whoa! It's Bits, yo! Hydrate so you can speak. I do forget to hydrate sometimes. I usually bring down a water bottle, and I just don't touch it from the whole stream. Do the song, it would be great. No, I can't do it. It'd be so embarrassing. I mean, it is the first. Oh, I'm so pumped. Happy holidays, fellows out there. Oh, that was so cringe. I was so cringe the way I said that. Oh, God. Anyways, it's the 1st of December. I hope all of you out there have a wonderful winter. This isn't me ending it. This was a little bit of an ending tone of voice. But I do hope you have a wonderful winter because it's my favorite time of the year. It's the most happy time of the year. And I don't know. It's just usually it's kind of, if it wasn't for holidays, I feel as though December and January would be almost looked down upon, almost kind of dreaded because of like seasonal depression, seasonal sadness, causing a lot of people to be kind of bummed out for the holidays, which I don't appreciate. I think the holidays should be almost a time where you're the most warm inside for the fighting off the cold exterior. You need to be warm and jolly inside. So I'm hyped. I'm pumped, yo. What do the bits do? I'm sorry. This might be a little bit of a like silly streamer question. What do bits do? I'm so confuzzled. Whatever. I'm sure it's fine. But what do they do? Oh, it's channel point. Is that it? Is it channel points? I don't know. This newfangled streaming thing, I don't really get so much. I have been like setting things up for the caroling stream. I will be honest with you. I have been setting up a playlist of some karaoke's on YouTube. Karaoke's on YouTube for me to do during the stream. I have been slightly practicing just for reward points. Not bit, but it's alright. Each bit is a penny. And channel points use to redeem sing. Oh, that's cool. I like that. They're a penny. Damn, that's okay. Whatever. Aren't those getting at a I'm not gonna do a pennies being non-produced right now joke. I feel like that would be a little No, I don't have anything. I was gonna it's just not set up, all right? And that's my bad. Anyways, what was I talking about? Talking about holidays or some shit. Let's move on. I don't talk myself into a rabbit hole here. Oh, I saw a wild kitty today. I was pumped. I live in a very nature part of New York. I don't think that's really doxing me. Caroling stream. Scared me there. Oh yeah, I was talking about the caroling stream. I saw a wild kitty today. I live in a very nature-esque part of New York. I live near a nature preserve even. So I see hawks all the time. I see eagles all the time, which is sick as hell. But I saw a stray cat and it was so cute. I can't have any cats, or my family can't have any cats because my parents are, or my dad and my sister are allergic, which sucks. I mean, they should really just like nut up and enjoy having a cat there instead of being such babies all the time. But whatever. I don't even know. My sister's scared of cats. I don't know where she even got that from, because we've never had a cat. My mom has had cats when she was little, and like they've all been like great experiences. I don't know where the hell she got this like fear of cats from. My sister's a little bum. She's the worst. No. But unfortunately, we can't have any kitties. So whenever I see one, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a kitty. But we do have dog. So dog good. We have huge dogs. Do you guys want me to talk about my dogs? I could talk about my dogs all day. My freaking dogs. I don't know. I've had a dog, at least one dog, my whole life. So not like consecutively, but well, yes, consecutively, but not the same one. I've had my family, me being alive, has had a pet dog my whole life. Does that make any sense? Am I making clear old sense here, boy? I'm making straight free falling sense here. Good, because if I'm not making any sense, then no one's making any sense. I knew it would come back to it. Yes, I got there. So I'm so proud of myself. So proud. You get it? Because the U.S. government is no longer producing the penny. I thought it was there. I mean, it was there, and I got it, and yes. Give myself a fist bump here. Nux. Anyways, I have actually speaking. I think this would speak closely to shelter owning Fawn's heart. My newest dog. Let's talk about my dogs for a minute. My dogs are gonna be up on the talking block. Let me TED talk on my dogs, not Teds. They're gonna be dogs, not teddy bears. That one was bad. So my newest dog, her original name was Lady, which I liked because I was like, oh, Devil May Cry, her name's Lady. No, it was just from some dude who was very like neglectful of the dog. And so we renamed her to Murphy. She ain't no lady, trust me. She's annoying. No, I love her, but like she is a freak athlete of a scale never seen before. She can straight up climb chain link fences, and not like jump over chain link fences like a normal dog, like straight up Mission Impossible up the Burj Khalifa, stick like paws through the links, climb up a chain link fucking fence. I don't know how. I don't know how they learned how to do this, how she learned like any, and she's so smart, but in the dumbest way possible. I don't know. This dog's crazy. This dog's like insane. She has the thickest skull you'll ever see in your entire life. She'll just like slam her head into a wall and like walk away, and the wall will be dented in. She's a freaking psycho. I don't know. The dude gave her up because she had like a litter of puppies at like 1 year old. And so he was like, fuck it, and just gave away both Lady, now Murphy, and all the puppies. And so we got Lady, and the puppies went all across the state, I think. Maybe even been over state borders. Anyways, she was rough for the first while. I'll be honest with you, she was very much not an easy dog to live with, because we live near a lake, and we live near like a body of water, and she would just run away and jump in the body of water and then just run back. like nothing fucking happened. And like she'd have all muddy paws coming back in. She'd do this like after her grooming or whatever. She's kind of a monster. Like she was never like bad. She never bit anyone, but she was kind of just a pain. But she's gotten better. She's gotten a little better. How do I do this part? I want to make it so like this is going to be a leaf, and I want to make it clear that this is a leaf. So I think I'm going to need to like cut this down. Oh shit. Oh shit. And then maybe here we go. All my energy has left me. Now I'm just an emotionless husk. All my hyper energy was starting. I think it's that I hadn't streamed over the weekend is why I was so hyper. I think my last stream was Friday, yeah. And I was energy has left the chat. Yeah, it's gone. Dead in the wind. I don't drink coffee. I don't drink that gross bean juice. Ew. Strictly a tea drinker. A refined tea drinker myself. I don't know where I started drinking. I think it was my mom. My mom and I are the tea drinkers of the household. And I guess that was the recessive gene that popped up for me. Because my pops drinks, like, he usually drinks coffee, I think. I don't even know. He wakes up too early for me even to know. And I, like, wake up at 7 for classes. So I got no clue what he does in the morning to get up that early. And my sister drinks, like, crazy coffee cocktails of, like, Frappuccino, whatever the hell. And at least she doesn't buy Starbucks, which I'm pretty sure she would if she didn't, like, just make it herself. So, I don't know, just tea. The tea stronghold is strong with me and my mother. A bulwark against the coffee drinking empire emerging, attacking. I don't know what the word. We're gonna jump off of this because I'm forgetting. I'm losing the words. Okay. I mean, like, need to bifurcate. See how close into detail we're gonna be here. We're gonna try to put that up into little pieces. Speaking of bifurcate, have you heard of the flat-tailed worm, which once cut in half could multiply itself into 2 separate worms? But you haven't. Now, I don't know where that factoid came from, but those things are sick as hell. They're kind of spooky. There's a bunch of different flathead worms, and they're all, like, semi-related to each other, but they have, like, the most insane Wolverine-ass regeneration healing factor in the animal kingdom. And I actually have to look this up. This is interesting me. Flathead worm. www.google flathead worm. Yeah, these frickin' things. Copy image. I'm gonna put this up on the stream. Image. Shoot, no. All right, let me save an image then. Goes into untitled, goes into pictures. Fuck, I saved it to the wrong thing. This is so not chill, yo. Damn it. Save as, what pic? It's in camera roll. Oh, dumbass. These frickin' things. These things are the scariest mofos in the whole animal kingdom. I know, sorry, I should have warned you if the worm is coming up on screen. They're a little gross, but these things are spooky, man. If you cut them in half, 2 worms. There's just if you do like any blunt force trauma, they're chilling because they're worms. They're poisonous and venomous, I think, where they both like eat small. What is. Yeah. All right. They are. They have like a neurotoxin that if dogs eat these fucking things, they die. And they're invasive. These things are horrible. Don't, if you see one of these, I know like all animals should be loved, or these things shouldn't be loved. If you see one of these in the wild, it's kind of your civic duty to pour some salt on it. They're horrible. No good. And the reason you might be like, oh, they kind of look like a hammerhead shark. Actually, the reason they have a whole flat head here is the same reason, or here is the same reason hammerhead sharks do, is that they have like sensory organs on their nose, like pit organs, so sort of like pit organs on a snake, where they have like electromagnetic sensory organs on like the tips of that like flat head that help them find food. They're horrible. They're invasive. No good. If you like look them up in your area, or if you see them in your area, they're probably not good for the environment in that area. Probably. I would check. Invasive species are kind of tough because you're like, oh, they're invasive and blah, blah, blah. But what if they're from your place and they're not invasive? Whatever. We won't get into it. Yeah, a little PSA there. I don't know why I got onto that big tangent. I like saw information about that like weeks ago. I don't know where that all came from. Kind of dredged up some memories. Dredged up some care for the environment. We should all be caring for our planet. Oh, that'd be so cool if I just do like a turn from weird joke art stream to like environmentalist activist, and I like jump down your throats about recycling or whatever. That would be really funny. No, I don't care. Ish, sort of. I mean, like, I do my sort of part, but sometimes you just can't be asked to recycle every single thing. I didn't like grow up in a big recycling area, family, whatever. So I don't know. Hero art, I know. I'm a champion of the cause. Don't recycle. It's bad for your heart. And that's what matters. No, do whatever you want. I don't care. I'm not your doctor. I'm not your physician. Don't listen to anything I have to say. Physician, heal thyself. Where was that from? Is that from a Shakespeare thing? It might be from a or it might not be. Actually, I'm a Machamp. No, Pokemon was a few days ago. Fawn. I gotcha. I see the I have not done a lot of this art stream. Very peculiar. I wonder how I'm going to get out I need to like chop up this area here. Let's get it close to the camera. Please focus. Focus, camera. Focus. Focus, focus, focus. Okay. You see this area here? It's raised, you see. In almost a way, like this is too high. And I want to cut that down. But it's easier said than done. Because actually, now that we're doing this, woodworking is kind of cool. Sorry. Poorly worded beginning to the sentence. Woodworking is cool, but it has its pains, like splinters. I've been lucky enough where I'm doing what I started the sentence to talk about, but woodworking can be really annoying if you don't care for like the edges of your work, especially something like this where it's kind of all over the place and I'm not really focusing on one section. If you don't care for an edge that you left, if you like run your hand over it later, it can be a real pain. Literally. Get it? Because it's a splinter. I'll see myself out. Anyways, oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. I think people see you only chatting. No, this is gonna add. I don't. Never mind. Erase that sentence from your thought because it sounded good in my head, and then I was about to say it, and I'm like, it sounds like I'm begging for people to chat, and then I don't want that. So I was gonna say, you know what? Now that I've explained why I thought this was a bad idea, and I've thought it out, and I'm not. Never fucking mind, actually. We're gonna jump over this sentence. It's been lost, alright? Lost to the sands of time, lost to the annals of history. Annals. Is it annals? ANEL? This is a real word, I swear. I just don't know how to. It's annals, right? We're not saying the gross one. We're not saying the icky, gross one. We're saying like oral history. It has been lost to. Whatever. Erase like the last 10 minutes of my talking, please. All right. To see, how am I going to do this? I don't like that. How am I going to do this? Well, just like that. Just like that. Just like. It's so much and so little at the same time. It is a lot. Talk about that later. I just thought of another conversation. Anyways, it's so much to look at, so much to say. What's wrong with taking the back streets? You never know if you don't try. Is it, I don't know, All Star, whatever. Stop jumping around. I swear to you, I'm undiagnosed. I have been tested, and they've not found anything with me. So don't you dare say a word. What was I gonna say? Fuck. All right, we're jumping off of this. Oh, I was gonna say, it's so much like that I could be doing. Decision paralysis has got me like stuck in a stupor. Anyways, I was watching Rocky, like the first one, and holy shit, was Rocky always a mobster? Because he kind of is in the first movie. He's literally like an enforcer for the mob. Anyways, I like haven't seen the first Rocky, so me like watching this with a few of my friends is my first ever airing of the film. I've never seen it before. And I knew Sylvester Stallone was like, I don't want to be mean to the guy. I don't want to be mean to the millionaire who could buy my house and sell it to me for 50 times the price or whatever. He kind of sucks at acting. Like rewatch that movie. He's not great. I mean, like it's a good movie and it's a classic, and him being like kind of emotionless and kind. How does he talk? Kind of talk. No. Told you I was bad at voices. He is kind of like mumbling a lot of lines. Which I think fits. It fits like the dude who has been boxing and has been punched in the head like 50 times in a day. It like fits the character, but he's not really like a good actor. I hate to say, because like the movie's good and I'm enjoying it, and like it's not bad, and I'm gonna be enjoying it more tomorrow when I see more of it with my buddies. But like, it's kinda like if that is the level of skill of acting that was needed to be like a lead role in the 19 whatevers, whenever that movie came out, like 1990s, I could totally be a lead role. If it's just that and good looks, hell, baby, I got one of those down. Way better than the other guy. Um, but it's kind of like that's the level of where we were like requiring stuff. I don't know. I guess like him, he just fits the character a lot. I suppose is why he was casted. Maybe I don't even know the whole story. I remember it was something. Was him? Bob Ross was the guy where he like the first day on set he needed a haircut, and the cheapest haircut was getting a afro, which is crazy. I feel like that would be the most expensive haircut because like I feel like an afro is so much work. No, whatever. Um, for Bob Ross, first day, he needed like the cheapest haircut because he was like down on his dimes. Um, and so he got the afro, and that's like his iconic look, just because he was looking for like the cheapest haircut in the barber right before his shoot. Was it Rock? Was it Sylvester Stallone who sold his dog, or is that part of the movie? I sure don't. It kind of his life kind of merges with the movie so much. I don't know because it's both the movie and his life is about like a poor, down on his luck dude getting his big break, right? And so stories about the movie or like actions in the movie could fit so well into his real life. It's kind of hard to see where fiction borders reality. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of lost here. I need a life vest right now. I'm kind of drowning. How am I gonna do this? I think I'm gonna cut more of this off. And so it goes in to this. Come on, man. Oh, damn, that was too much. Way too much. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's fine. I can fix it. Um, Speaking of that, no, I'm not gonna. I was gonna say we could brainstorm an idea of like what I could do next, but I don't even want to like tempt myself with trying something else out before I finish this damn project. Can I please? Oh, I'm cutting it up. I'm cutting it up good, dude. I don't want to tempt myself with jumping ship because if I do, I know I will not. I wipe my hands of this project and never go back to it, which is not good because I feel as though even like I cut this bit up and it doesn't look bad. I think I did fine with it. Um, like on the whole thing, I think I did fine. But fuck, I'm doing too much. No, it's fine. It's fine. I need to just no talking. Need to lock in. Need to lock, pop it, and then subsequently lock it. Like that, and like that. I'm boogieing on the dance floor for my pops and locks. That was not in frame, was it? Whatever, man. Whatever. Who cares? Oh. Oh. There we go. There we go. Whew. I still need to lock in a little more, but we're relaxing a little bit. It's a little saved. It's a smeangy bit. Smeangy weangy bit. How? Again, the nonsense words, they're scary, man. I don't know if that had any meaning to it. What if it did? What if it didn't? I got word anxiety. I'm really trying. I'm like, it's cold, obviously. I mean, it's December, but it's especially cold in New York. We're getting a almost record low in temperatures this year. And water break. And it's like been chilly out. It's gonna actually, I think it's gonna snow this week, or maybe it already has. It has snowed this year, where I'm at, but I think it's gonna snow again someday this week, and it's chilly. So I have this blanket. Ow, I did just stab myself. It's fine. It's just a little cut. I got plenty of scars on my hands. Um, it's gonna snow. I've said that already. Dude, it's like I'm in the Matrix or something. I keep repeating the same day. It's Groundhog's Day with me. That was the right movie I intended for. I did stab myself a little, but you can barely see it. You can barely see it. Barley is a grain, usually for beer. Please, Mr. Factoid, please stop. You're not here. Blanket. That's what I was talking about. So I had this blanket wrapped around me, and I'm trying with all my heart, and you can see me like flicking away stuff to not get any of the wood shaving. It's already a lost cause, really. I have so many wood shavings on this damn blanket, but it's kind of upsetty spaghetti that I have to Hey, what's up, Frosty? The snowman? Frosted rainbows. Wasn't really a snowman. How's it going, man? No! I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna freaking weep and sob. How are you doing? I hope you're doing wonderful. It's not, is it? Yeah, it's fully hanging in there. Yeah, I'm hanging in there too. I don't know, this thing. Overall, I'm doing wonderfully. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Read the title, I mean. Sorry. No, I'm doing very well objectively, but art has a way of making all my emotions more vibrant, including the negative ones of me being pissed that I keep messing up the stem of this plant. Christmas on Christmas Island. Oh, no. But we will prevail. You and I, Frosty. Forget Fawn. She's to the wind with me. Just you and I, Frosty, against the world. Your chopped liver, Fawn. I'm sorry. Damn. Here we go. How about I show you something? Because I think this is very funny. This is not like a build-up from multiple different woodworking projects. This is not even... I've probably emptied this before during this project. Let me show you how many scraps are in the upper part of this cardboard box that I use to do art in. Yeah, it keeps going, and there's more this way too, but I can't show you this. Look at that shit, man. I had to scoot back for that one. It's like a lot. I do kind of just have to live with the fact that it does smell really good. I'm not gonna lie with you. If you like burnt wood smell or like wood shavings smell, I'm pretty sure this is pine wood. I could be wrong. I'm not a wood expert. I'm not an expert in woods. I leave that to the Boy Scouts because they camp and they're in the woods. That was bad. But it does really smell good. I do enjoy that. I've kind of accepted that both after or multiple days after I do a wood carving stream. I hope you didn't hear that. That was kind of... I just cracked my fingies. Anyways, like days after I do a wood carving stream and just like almost what... Give me a minute. I'm reloading. I'm resetting. I gotta do a factory reset. That was bad. That was bad. Um, but like my streaming area is kind of just. Can we word properly right now? I ask you kindly. Can you and I just speak together as one? Where I stream, there we go. That's what I was trying to say. Is just going to be covered in like sawdust and wood chips forever. And I've kind of accepted that. I sweep after a stream like this. I have it in a box. This catches like 90% of the debris. But as you saw, there's a shitload of debris even for like a relatively small project like this. It does make me hungry. I want to eat it so bad. How are y'all? Give me one moment. Okay, we're good. Sorry, I had to hold down the mute button. I have a question for y'all. How do you feel about Indian food? I'm kind of contemplating this. I do usually talk about food on my streams, and um I've been asked, we're gonna have some Indian food, me and my family tonight. What should we have? I want a crowd recommendation if you have any. Never tried it. Same old food for years. Wow. Dude. Indian food is not like my first recommendation. I hate to say it. Like it's sometimes hit or miss. Sometimes like I enjoy it a lot of the time, but Italian food's just where I have to go because I'm a New Yorker. Just like where I have to recommend if you ever want like a change up. Maybe the same old food is Italian food for you. Maybe not. Maybe I could be wrong here. But Indian food's really good. It's kind of hard because a lot of the time, especially if you're not in like a heavily, how am I going to phrase this in a way that I feel is proper and right? If you aren't in a place where people who eat good food are, then the food will not be good. You know what I mean? If you go to fucking Kansas for some Indian food, I don't know what you're expecting, but there probably isn't going to be a lot of like good Indian food there. You know what I mean? It's very hit or miss. You know, I probably wouldn't go to like close by where I live. Or it's kind of hard to say because New York has a lot of good food. I probably wouldn't go for like traditional barbecue in New York because we have like okay barbecue, but we don't have like Texas barbecue, you know what I mean? But if you want like good Italian food, I got like 50 spots within a mile that are bomb as hell. I suppose it's really just my luck of the draw living in New York that the cultural diversity has allowed me to have such bomb ass food in close proximity to each other. But anyways, I'm thinking about maybe how do you all feel about buttered chicken naturally, I think is a necessity when ordering from an Indian restaurant. It's like to explain it if you've somehow never had it, it's chicken as in the name and has it's a chicken in like a sauce. It's in like a big like tub of sauce and the sauce is really good. No, it's not. It's very liquidy. How do I explain this without it sounding gross? Because you kind of have to like taste buds over eyes here. Because I don't think I don't know. Maybe it's just my personal. I'm a pretty picky eater, or a pretty picky like visual eater. So I don't know if it's my palate, but just looking, I don't think Italian or Indian food naturally looks delicious to me, but it tastes delicious, and so you gotta like mind over matter there for a moment. To like eat really good food, you gotta eat it when it doesn't look really good. You know what I mean? Because presentation is some points of it, but it's mostly about the taste. Anyways, it's I haven't had it in so long. How do I describe this? Kind of, it has a lot of spices, so it has a very descriptive profile. I sound very special, but I don't really know a lot about like describing food. I'm kind of scrambling here. It tastes like I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know how to explain this. I'm like licking my chops here trying to think of a way to describe buttered chicken, and there's just no way to do it. Uh uh I got nothing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Frosty. I've ruined your gourmand impression of me. You thought I was some sort of enlightened creature of culinary cuisine, but I'm but another slightly lucky sheeple going to the masses of what looks good and tastes good. I'm sorry, man. I've just not that good. I'm a failure. I failed you. Don't stab me, please. And the knife agreed. I don't know how long this stream will be, because I do, have to go in a little bit for the food, but it'll be a little longer still. I think I'll go for, who's to say, maybe a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's not Christmas on Christmas Island. But I have nothing. I told you I lost the energy. The energy has escaped me. It's off in the stratosphere somewhere, up in the Ozosphere. Is that a thing? I know troposphere is the thing. I should have said that. That is weird. I'm like, after saying troposphere, I like jogged my memory about a little bit of my like 10th grade science classes years ago. Or was it? I think it was ninth grade. Whatever. Learning about like the atmosphere and crap. It goes from low temp, like gets lower in temperature, going up, and then it gets higher in temperature, then lower in temperature, and then higher in temperature going through, because you're getting closer to you're getting like thinner air, and like you're getting farther away from the Earth's heat when you go up. And then you get to a point where there's still enough air to like have a lot of heat, or to like hold heat. So it's the sun's heat being trapped. And then you go up further, and then the sun's heat can't stay because there isn't enough atmosphere to be heated, I think is what was up. I don't know. That was years ago. That was many a decade. No, I'm not that old. Many a week ago. I'm a little baby. Oh, how do I speak? I was gonna say something and I just forgot. I think I'm losing it. I think I have to. I will say goodbye to y'all. Let's have this be an even hour 15 or hour 30. All right, you cool cats. Hour 20. Let's not push ourselves a little too much here. You cool cats and kids. What was that from? I do have like an actual geriatric memory. I don't know where this fact, or I don't know where that has come from. But I have suffered from memory erasure. It's like I've been Men in Black, like scanner beamed I'm referencing too many movies. Uh, but I have always had a very bad memory. I've had a very bad memory for names for a very long time. Um, I've had two very close friends of mine. I won't say their real names for anonymity, but let's say Jack and Jacob. No, I think that ruins the story a little bit. Let's say Jack and Aaron. I have messed up, and I'm not joking. I've known these people literally longer than I've been on the internet. Known them longer than I've ever played a video game. I've known them for over a decade now. Like eking into a decade and a half. I've known them for a while. And I still get their names confused. I still get Jack and Aaron confused, switched up. I'd be like, "Hey, Aaron," and I'm like, "Oh shit, I meant Jack." Like I can see they don't look anything alike. They don't have similar names. They escape me. They escape me like the wind, dude. I don't know where this like aspect of my memory has come from, but I don't appreciate it. I don't enjoy it, man. I feel like I fucked up this stem quite a bit. It's pissing me off. Oh god, it's ruined. It's ruined. Oh god. I can't help. I need to stop thinking about art because if I think about art, I'll think about another project to do. And if I think about another project, this project is dead in the water. There we go. Um. Oh, that's not good. I'm sorry. Oh, I gotta ban a dude. Give me one moment before I fix my PNG avatar. A dude has been banned from this chat, and he ain't gonna jam in our band. Fan. I'll stop. We can talk about Christmas. You guys excited for Christmas? Or whatever holiday you may be celebrating? I don't know, man. I do think I was talking to a buddy about that, or I was talking to. No, I said that correctly. I'm just being weird. I was talking to a buddy about this, and I think Christmas has become a non-secular holiday anymore, or it's like getting there, where people who aren't religious or people who even celebrate like Hanukkah, like my Jewish friend has started like eking in, or his family has started like pushing in Christmas traditions into Hanukkah. Maybe not that much because obviously they have their own thing to be doing, but I think it's become less of a secular holiday. I think that's neat. I think it's cool. I like Thanksgiving. I kind of always forget is an American holiday, but I think it's cool to be like, "Oh, what are you doing for insert holiday here?" And you can have that conversation with anyone in the world instead of just with like, "Do you believe in the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? What are you doing for Christmas, bud?" Because I'm not that religious, but my family celebrates Thanksgiving and or Christmas and stuff. I don't know what point I'm making. I'm making the point that I think we should have more holidays. I think we should have more because they're fun. And I like not even I think Christmas is a bad example because Christmas is an expensive holiday. Usually the whole point nowadays is spending money. That's like the point of from the I don't want to get too like conspiracy theorist of you, but that is kind of the point of a lot of the depictions that we've seen is like spending money is kind of a way to be good at this holiday, is spending money on gifts for family members. But I think we should have more holidays of just like Thanksgiving-ish, where it's just like a day, kind of like 4th of July. Again, it's an American holiday. I don't know if that really fits with some of my overseas fellows, but where it's just kind of like you pop in together, you say hello, and you see some people that maybe you haven't seen in however long because they're like a bus ride away and you just haven't had the time to like have a dinner with them. I think that's a cool idea for more holidays to be instead of just gift, gift, gift. Because not all people can like sustain that. You know what I mean? And also, it would start to lose a little bit of meaning, the gifts. But seeing people that you haven't in so long, and obviously, there's the whole reason, like the joke of like people arguing during Thanksgiving is that you haven't seen these people in so long. You've grown different, and so you're like newer beliefs, personalities, whatever the hell, are clashing with the people that you've known because you haven't like mingled in a while. You know what I mean? At least that's my guess on why people do tend to argue more during like Thanksgiving dinner or whatever. Uh, and I feel it might devalue a little bit some people's appreciation of like seeing family members or friends that they haven't in a while. But I think there's still meaning in it otherwise that would be lost without. Anyways, we're running over. Let's go. Sorry. Sorry. I will be ending this. I kind of just rambled for the last 3 minutes, but I wanted to get in like a good. I'm tired because I put in like maximum effort into speaking this whole stream, which I'm very proud of me personally. I think I did pretty well. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. No, I'm very happy with my way I streamed today. Just personally, like this is my own personal like getting stuff done. I'm happy in how I did it. But if you enjoyed this for some reason, me just rambling and talking about whatever, leave a follow. I stream most every day from 3:30 to 5 or 6 even, or however long. And if you didn't, no worries, man. Have a wonderful day. I don't always do art stuff. I do games. I do really whatever. I do literally anything. But I hope you all have a wonderful holidays. See ya. Recording that goes for you too. Bye-bye.